The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has responded to Senator Oyelola Yisa Ashiru's recent accusations, calling his remark an act of vendetta rather than being motivated by the public interest. Senator Ashiru, representing Kwara South, had labeled the agency as corrupt and compromised during a Senate plenary session discussing a bill to establish the National Institute for Drug Awareness and Rehabilitation. The agency spokesperson, Femi Babafemi, while addressing the media, highlighted that the agency waited for a week for the senator to clarify his statement, but seeing no such clarification, decided to set the record straight. Babafemi detailed incidents involving raids at the senator's residence in Ilorin, where illicit substances were found, and 2 of his aides were arrested. The senator's outburst was thus linked to these past encounters with the agency. Babafemi emphasized that the agency remains committed to its mission and continues to receive praise from local and international bodies for its achievement in combating drug abuse and trafficking. Despite Senator Ashiru's allegations, the agency has maintained its integrity and commitment to drug enforcement.
The personal house of Senator Ashiru in GRA Ilorin, the capital of Kwara State, had been raided in recent past by the agency, where drugs and illicit substances were recovered, while 2 of his aides, Ibrahim Mohammed and Mohammed Yahaya, were arrested. The bid to get the agency to drop the case against Odepina, including a visit to the Kwara State Command headquarters of the agency in Ilorin by the personal assistant to the senator, One Omoluabi, was revoked as Odepina was promptly charged to court and prosecuted. So the culprit jumped bail in 2023. He was rearrested in 2024 after the court issued a bench warrant for his arrest. He was eventually convicted and sentenced in June 2024. It is deductible that these encounters that the agency has had with the senator must have been responsible for his outburst, and unfortunately false allegation, the type that nobody within and outside of government has ever leveled against NDLEA before. In the past 3 years, NDLEA has regularly engaged the House Committee on Narcotic Drugs and the Senate Committee on Drugs and Narcotics. We've been summoned to their meetings and we have made presentations to them several times too. At no time was any grave allegation of corruption levied against us. So if Senator Ashiru has a personal grudge against NDLEA, it shouldn't be cloaked as a matter of public concern. His statement on October 15, 2024, uttered in the Hallowed Chamber of the Nigerian Senate, is a gross abuse of his position as a legislator of the Federal Republic to undermine an agency of government by wrong accusation calculated to erode public confidence in NDLEA and detract from its integrity. And we dare say that such will not deter us from our ongoing effort to dismantle all illicit drug networks across the country, including the one operating from the senator's personal residence. We carried out surveillance which confirmed that the senator's personal house was being used as a drug joint, as a result of which we carried out a raid. And from that raid, arrests were made, drugs were recovered. I believe that that's an established fact, and you can draw your conclusions from that. We have waited for a whole week thinking that, like we said in our statement, thinking that the senator will clarify his position. But because he failed to do that, that's why we have come out publicly to let the public know what must have been responsible for that kind of disparaging statement, against an agency that is beloved of both local and international stakeholders.